Hi Paula, hi ladies of Real Women of Philadelphia. Well, our last week, dessert week for season 2, coming to a close. It went awful fast. And I think this is my last entry for dessert week. So I'm going to show you something that I hope you're really going to love. It's really pretty quick and easy, and it's a great little dessert for during the summer. You put the desserts in little individual bowls, and then everybody helps themselves with some chips. And I'll go into a little more detail on that later. We're using our regular Philadelphia cream cheese today, and I have my little stuffed elephant up here for good luck. He usually sits in the background over here. He is in all my little videos. You probably can't see him. But I wanted to bring him forefront today, touching the Philly, bring me some good luck. So we'll keep our fingers crossed with that. So what I've done is so far just have in the bowl my cream cheese and a little bit of some vanilla. And I'm just going to mix that together a little bit. The one thing I did prepare ahead of time for you is the apples that we're going to put in there. And all I've done with that, put that on the side, all I've done with that is I chopped them up really, really fine, little maybe 1/4 inch, maybe even a little bit smaller pieces than that. That cuts down on the cooking time for them. I put some butter and some brown sugar in a skillet, melted it, put the apples in, then put in a little bit of some cinnamon, some nutmeg, and some ginger. Stirred it around, got everything coated, and then let it cook over medium, low to medium heat. You want it to bubble a little bit. You don't want to, of course, burn it, cook it on high, but you want to keep it going. You want to get the apples nice and soft. So that cooked about 12-15 minutes. It's going to depend on how big you cut your apples, but again, really, you want them more really kind of teeny for when you stir them into the cream cheese. So cook those for, like I said, about 12 to 15 minutes, and I put them in this bowl to cool. That, once you take it out of the hot pan, it sure will take a few minutes to cool. You just want to get that heat off of it, because next we're going to go ahead and put in with our cream cheese, and you don't want to melt the cream cheese. So, in our little apples go. And when you put it in, you also want to make sure any little sauce or liquid that's in the bowl, it actually thickens up to a nice little sauce. You want to make sure you get all that in there. So there we go. And now we're just going to incorporate that into the cream cheese. From here on out, except for the apples, this is a no cook. And it goes right in the refrigerator. And you can actually, we're only going to refrigerate it 20 minutes to 30 minutes just to firm it up and chill it. But I have made it well in advance before and leave them in there in the fridge and they're ready to go. Then we add some powdered sugar. Mix that all together. Oops. As usual, I'm wearing the powdered sugar. I get so excited I just mix them, but that and flour always poops on me. I'm sure I'm not alone out there. So I have that all mixed together. Now I'm going to add our thawed Cool Whip. And that goes. I've actually made this recipe a couple different ways. Sorry about that. This is actually my favorite way to make it. I have used some of the prepackaged canned pie filling for it before, and just chopped up the apples and stuff in it. But I really like it this way better. It is a quicker and easier way to do it, but I just like using them with the fresh apples. They do stay a little bit, even though they are softer from cooking, there's a little bit of a bite left on the inside of them, so you know they're fresh. Okay. And that's it. That is our apple mousse. That look good. Now, what I do to serve this, I actually put it in individual ramekins. So what I'm going to do is you put about half a cup in there. Use my fingers here. And I normally, of course, I would have them all lined up here. And I would actually divide it out into individual containers. Oops, thought I had a towel over there, sorry. I moved it. And what I'm going to do, I refrigerate them like this. So they're individual, ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this, I'm going to finish dividing out. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes, let them chill, let them firm up, and then I'll bring them out and I'll show you what we serve them with. They're really good. You're going to love them. They're really, these are really kind of a cross between like a cheesecake and an apple pie with the filling that's in them. And then we're going to use little dippers. There's actually more than one kind of dipper you can use for it, but I'll show you the one that I have today and then give you a couple more ideas. So I'll be back with you in just a few minutes once it's chilled. Welcome back. Our apple mousse is out of the refrigerator. It's nice and firmly chilled now. Had it in there for about 20 minutes, but feel free, keep it in there longer, or even make it in the morning and have it later that day. It'll just get that much colder and firmer. Now, what I'm going to serve it with, you can actually, there's a few things you can do. My favorite way is to use the pita chips. And these are the cinnamon sugar pita chips, and use them as little dippers. So there's, at this point, no eating utensils. No spoon, no fork, nothing needed. These are my favorite, the little cinnamon sugar pitas, but you can also use graham crackers. You could use maybe some vanilla wafers, even maybe little pieces of pound cake cut up. That would be a little bit, that would have to be really nice and firm so those didn't crush underneath the mousse. Let's go ahead and give this little guy a try. Very crunchy, if you can hear me. It's really, really yummy. Just the apples and all the spices that are in there, and then the cream cheese and the powdered sugar and the Cool Whip all holding together. These are really good. You're going to love them. Like I said, they are a really nice little thing for summer. You can put them out on the table. Everybody can grab theirs with a couple of chips, and boom, you're done. So that's our dessert, made with our Philly regular cream cheese. And my little tons of luck little elephant here that my mom and dad gave me to bring me luck, hopefully, to make it to Savannah. So I hope you like this recipe. If I don't make it to Savannah, good luck to everyone else out there who did make it. I'm sure you're going to have a great time. And for those who win, I'm sure you're going to have a fabulous year. So see you next time. Thanks.